A very good evening, viewer. You're most welcome to the Nilecast only on West Nile Television, where we give you the daily news bulletins of the day, every day from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. My name's Okumuringa Christine. Before we dive into any of the stories, let's first have a look at the news making headlines today. In the headlines tonight, Gulu City hunting for 2.2 billion shillings to repair the street lights. AZ Development Circle Limited holds the first annual general meeting. And General Muhoozi Kainerugaba vows to fight corruption among the UPDF. This and more in the Nilecast News Bulletin. It's the 30th of March 2024 and you're most welcome to the Nilecast only on West Nile Television. Let's dive straight into the stories that made headlines throughout the week. Gulu City is currently hunting for 2.2 billion shillings to repair 742 non-functional street solar lights. About 1,942 solar street lights were installed on the streets of Gulu City under the USMID programs between 2013 to 2023. Take a look.
The increasing number of the non-functional solar street light in the street of Gulu City is now a disservice to the city, as it is facilitating crime and increasing the number of road accidents in the city center, mostly during night time.
Phase 1 started in 2013-2014. There we installed 199 solars, of which at the moment 130 are working, 69 are not working. Then the second phase was in 2013-2014, where we installed 154 solar in total, of which 6 are working, 148 are not working.
Most of the street solar light, which was installed under USMID project in Gulu City, is now not functioning. Luquia Christopher, the assistant engineer in charge of electricity in Gulu City, attribute this to a number of factors, including vandalism, damage by speedy car, heavy winds, among others.
So the majority of the lamps which are not working depends on the age of the batteries. You find that those first one, in the first phase, second phase, mostly are because of their batteries that need to be replaced.
Emmanuel Ochen, the chairman, Gulu West City Border Association, says non-functioning solar street light in Gulu City means more risk to border riders and their customers. The criminals use those dark streets to waylay their victims and attack them.
Within 3 months, so far, we have lost more than 18 motorcycles, which we have received the cases in my office as Gulu City West. Although I'm very sure that there are some of the stolen motorcycles which has been stolen, but we did not receive the cases, they are also there.
According to Christopher Nyero, the accelerating number of defective solar street light in Gulu City is not only distorting the face of the city, but it is also affecting the economy.
Near my home, there used to be some of the women who were doing business at night under these streets, under the light. Now that the light is non-functional, they are no longer doing this business because they feel their security are not secured.
At the moment, many are on the run as Gulu City Authority continues to arrest those who are vandalizing the solar street light.
We arrested about 14 suspects, they're in our custody, and then also recovered about 24 solar panels. But still, many are still missing. And I know out there, people are there who know this information that where the solars are, because all this operation was community-led.
Alfred Okwan, Mayor, Gulu City Council, also revealed that the city authority is investigating some of their staff who is alleged to be involved in the Gulu main market light saga.
We have also made that investigations should be done. Those who are collecting the rumors and the allegations that has been given to our staff, we cannot dispute it and we cannot take it as a fact, but we have left to the town clerk to do investigation and establish the fact. It is true that our electrician is being bribed by some vendors to put off electricity so that the market becomes dark and they cause disorder in the market.
Innocent Imbisimbwe, Gulu City Town Clerk, says the city has earmarked 500 million from this financial year 2023-2024 to repair this non-functional solar street light in the city, and according to Innocent, this will be replicated in all the subsequent financial year.
To repair lights worth 500 million. We believe our priority road is this one, Ring Road. If we can first restate Ring Road, because we don't have all the money to cover the entire town. Plus, these are the ones which have been vandalized. We cannot know when they will give them back to us. We're using the locally generated revenues and the property tax.
It was in 2013 when Gulu City, through Youth Project, got its first bunch of solar street light. And since then, the city has acquired about 1,940 solar street light, and out of which 1,198 of them are non-functional. Stephen Okello for West Nile Television, Nile Cast.
And more in our stories. During the AZ Development Circle annual general meeting held on the 30th of March 2024 at Zeo Sub-County Hall with its members both physically and online, members revealed that the low uptake of loans among the members is low, hence reducing on the growth of the Circle Group. AZ Development Circle Limited was established in January 2024 and was fully registered by the Ministry of Cooperatives. Alfred Jawok reports.
In a bid to provide diverse, affordable products and services that guarantee competitive returns to local community and members through mobilization of savings, education and sound management, AZ Development Circle held their first annual general meeting today at Zeo Sub-County Hall with its members both physical and online. During the annual general meeting, Professor Edward Komakech, the chairman board AZ Development Circle, outlined the achievements and challenges of the Circle. According to Komakech, the low uptake of loans among the members is reducing the growth of the Circle.
Of March 2024 is the first annual general meeting of this Circle. And as I'm talking now, we have over 50 members who are physically attending Circle, and we have also over 50 members who are online attending this Circle on Zoom and Microsoft links. So the Circle has registered dividends that it is going to pay out to members on their shares. We have already paid interest on member savings, and now we are going to pay dividends on member share. And to us, as a first-year-old, one-year-old Circle, to be able to pay interest on savings and being able to dividend on share, it's a very big achievement. Because we have known of Circles and microfinance institutions that have existed here for decades, and they haven't paid any single interest to their member savings, they haven't paid any single dividends on their member shares.
Meanwhile, Amy Unyuthun, a member of the Circle, said part of the surplus of the savings to be used for mobilization about the progress of the Circle. He tasked the management of the Circle to be responsible for training of the employees so that they can be acquainted with the rules and ethics governing financial institutions.
I tried personally that some of this call sometimes was failing. How I wish this could also be done practically for some of these members, because not only expert in this. It's a submission. You will choose me for that. Secondly, I hope an online member answered my concern. That was on the balance that you said was about 6 million, because we cannot give all this money to members. The area is, I was also proposing, my chair, if part of that money, after arising excess or supplies, could also be used to make some outreach mobilization, especially when you noted the slow uptake of loans. I feel many of these people didn't know really how to take the loan and the procedures.
However, Gabriel Onenchan, manager AZ Development Circle, remarked that over 267 members registered at the end of last year, 2023.
Because, say, for example, if you are going to get a loan, make sure that a loan is something that you take and you pay back with the interest. Now, because you do not have a business, a good business to do, many members fear to borrow interest. If you borrow without having a good intention, then you are likely to misuse that loan. And yet the person who has lent you that money, he needs that money back. So what you borrow is not yours. You have to return it. Now, what members should do is that the members should be able to identify business opportunities. There are so many business opportunities here. People only look at a few opportunities, and yet there are quite many opportunities available. And you can begin small and grow big. Many people have begun with selling mandazi. Many people have begun with selling granules, snacks, and they're busy now. The only thing is that many people right now do not engage themselves into production. They want speculation. They want to get rich fast. But you go slow, and you can always be successful.
AZ Development Circle Limited was established in January 2022 and fully registered with the Ministry of Cooperatives. Among the dignitaries who attended the meeting include Naftali Ochamagiu, LC3 Zombotan Council, Rupin Muzugabas, Director Communications, Uganda Investment Authority, retired Colonel Jasper Becker, Anwankani Alfred, Chairman, Supervisory Committee, AZ Development Circle, online members from across the globe, among others. Alfred Jawok, West Nile TV, Nile Cast.
And more in our stories, General Muhoozi Kainerugaba, formerly known as MK, was taken over the office of the Chief of Defense Forces, CDF, and vowed to improve the welfare of soldiers by fighting the evil of corruption and mismanagement of resources. The handover, which took place in Gulu, the 4th Division Health Quarters, presided over by the Special Presidential Advisor on Defense and Security and also the Chief Coordinator of Operation Wealth Creation, General Salim Saleh. Stephen Okello reports.
General Saleh congratulated both incoming and outgoing military officers and urged them to consciously uphold the first pillar of Museveni's economic idea that stand on security of life and property for social economic transformation.
I'm very grateful to have been chosen to preside over this function. I'm just like watching a film, which is very good for me because the details, the professional approach, the angles at which you are looking at issues is very encouraging for us, the elders.
In his acceptance speech, as the 13th CDF, General Muhoozi promised that UPDF under his command will continue being professional and tackle comprehensive national security.
UPDF continues to be the principal pillar of the Ugandan state. Ugandans can disagree on a lot of things, on politics, on how the economy is running, on inaction, on the scourge of corruption and so forth, but they all respect and revere the UPDF. UPDF is the central institution. I want to thank the outgoing CDF, General Mbadi, for all the work you have done with your team in building our...
Speaking at the ceremony, the former CDF, now Minister of State for Trade and Industry, General Bade, congratulated incoming CDF General Muhoozi Kainerugaba upon his new appointment.
I wish you the best of luck and God's blessings and daily guidance. I am ready and gladly available where and when needed to fill you in on other aspects of your assignment that may require further clarification.
General Muhoozi's appointment as CDF is seen by some locals as beneficial to curbing the current problems of cattle rustling by suspected Karamojong warriors that has crippled livestock farming in Acholi sub-region. Stephen Okello for West Nile Television, Nile Cast.
the atmosphere all over the world is all about Easter celebration. It's happened tomorrow. Tomorrow happens to be the 31st of March, and the year is 2024. In front of the camera is Oracle Benson Pastore. Whenever you see me in the studios of West Nile Television, know that I am coming to give you something about sports. I can confirm to you some of the districts, municipalities, they are still continuing with their inter-school ball games matches. Most of them, 90% of them have closed. And I want to confirm to you this evening, the hosted district for the regionals, I'm talking about Koboko municipality. Right now, their inter-school ball games are still going on, and I can confirm to you the games have already reached to the knockout stages, and the finals are set to be played on Monday, both boys football and also ladies football. Let's have the reported story from one of the reporters.
As Koboko District Secondary School ball games progresses to quarter-final stage, a lot of changes were witnessed compared to last year's tournament. The games that commenced on Monday 25th March 2024 with 19 teams for boys football and 17 teams for girls football equal group 24 attracted a huge number of spectators as the teams participated peacefully in their groups. In the beginning, people expressed concerns about the tournament as planned to take place within the municipal in the playgrounds of Nyarlo SS, Nyangilia SS, Termunga Playgrounds and St. Charles Luanga. However, the discipline, calmness, and total peace exhibited by the participants in the 4 days clearly shows a positive change in this year's tournament, as this impressed the members of the public. Baiti Tairi, a delegate to West Nile region, expresses gratitude to organizers for setting up a viable ground for the tournament.
Since we started these post-primary games, the games have been okay. Virtually, I've watched about 4 games. They have been so good, and via the discipline of the students, the discipline has been very okay. And we have realized that compared to other schools, other districts, and this time Koboko, things are a bit fairer. And I also want to appreciate the organizers, because I think there has been a lot of sensitization which has been going on, and this is all as a result of the preparations which have been.
Mr. Ade Frederick, the district sports officer Koboko, thanked the sports fraternity and upheld the young schools for proving capability in this tournament.
We have seen a total discipline from the participants, and at the same time the students. All students are in uniform, and the nature of their celebration is with a lot of joy. And where there are some challenges, they come to us, we continue to move together with them. This has shown clear improvement in the sports fraternity. I want to thank the school administration for having what the district at heart and showing clearly to the people that football is not for fighting, but it is to create the unity so that we continue to grow.
Sunday Jovia, the team captain Dista SS, expresses excitement in the progress that is coupled with good behaviors of the fans.
We have in mind that we have to win, because all the ball is in our hands. We have every right to win by planning the game, by having that team spirit such that we win all the games. And inside of fans, the fans are good for us, like to us. They are socializing all well. We don't have any influence or any fight somewhere because of us.
The third place and the finals will be played on Monday, 1st April 2024. Kokole Swibe, West Nile Television Nilcast Sports.
Away from that story of inter-school ball games in Koboko district, let's take a look at something about the FUFA big league games that did transpire this evening. I can confirm to you West Nile based side on the Parka Football Club, they registered a convincing win over the team of Tige's Homeboys, beating them by 3-0. Not only that game, Black Power also had a brilliant win over Karo Karunji. They were able to thumb them by 3-0. There was a barren draw between Chetma and the team of Jinja North United. Another draw was between Mbale Heroes and Lugazi. This game ended 1-1, not a barren draw, and Police were able to beat Boma by 2-1. In the first league, Boma was actually the team that broke the unbeaten record of Police. This time they have revenge against Boma, beating them by 2-1. As I said earlier on the Parako of course collected a clean sheet, beating Tige's Homeboys by 3-0. Now you look at the table standing. Right now the team which is leading the table is the team of Police with something of around 40 points. Second on the log is Lugazi with 34 points. The same number of points they have with the third team, Mbale Heroes. Lugazi only sits ahead of Mbale Heroes because they have a superior goal difference compared to that one of Mbali Heroes. Meanwhile, the win on the Paraka Football Club, Victor Gets Boys, has pushed them ahead, has changed their position from number 1, not number 1, rather from number 9 to now number 7, with something of around 26 points. And I also want to confirm to you, Matthias, people are celebrating Easter. All the top European leagues are going on. English Premier League is going on. You talk about Spanish Primera Division, Italian Serie A, French Ligue 1, Dutch Division, Portuguese Primera Division, German Bundesliga. All these games are going on. Still tomorrow, the day, Sunday, Easter celebration, will still witness some games on the card. What I want to tell you is enjoy it responsible. Take care such that on Monday, we'll still be able to link up again for the same program of NILE Sports News. I'm out of the studio. Once again, take care.
Story for that sports news and that sports highlight, and that viewer marks the end of the Nilecast only on West Nile Television. Thank you always, viewers, for taking the time to be with us from the beginning of the Nilecast to the end of the Nilecast only on West Nile Television. Please stay tuned to the rest of the subsequent programs that follow. My name remains Okumuringa Christine. Have a very good Easter Sunday.